Yes. Okay, again, very quick, history and purpose of planning and zoning, interaction of local, state, and federal governments. The purpose is served by growth management, as well as touching on National Flood Insurance Program. So again, we'll understand real basic, local planning commissions, how they are appointed and what they do. Again, we'll understand various zoning characteristics and categories. Again, how zoning codes can be changed or altered. The two ways they can be changed or altered are either through variance or special exception. Know those two, and know how one can have a legally, not illegally, non-conforming use. Okay, now, planning and zoning has been in effect in America since we settled when the Dutch settled. But again, restricting development is very, very frowned upon, giving government too much power. Government only got the power to restrict development in 1926. There was a court case in New York State. And again, the term laissez-faire, government, you keep your hands off my business. And this changed in 1926. New York City had an issue. There was a developer in New York City. I'm sorry, not a developer, he was a manufacturer. He owned a townhome in a very wealthy area on the west side near the Museum of Natural History. And he wanted to buy a piece of land and use it for a factory. Well, the residents who were very wealthy got up and on, sued him, and the factory was denied by the Supreme Court of the United States because it encroached on values and it lowered property values. And that's where zoning had the actual teeth, where local government can zone property. Now, planning attempts to regulate growth. And again, not only optimal social, but again, economics run the community. And again, the cost of growth is not put on the tax-paying public. It's put squarely on the developer. Again, we want the highest and best use. And again, zoning prevents losses in value due to non-compatible uses. You will not find a factory in a area of single-family homes. Now, the Planning Commission is, just remember this for the state exam, they're appointees, not trained professionals. And they're appointed by the city or county commission in which they serve. They're supported in the town, however, by a staff of professional planners. And they act in an advisory role to the commission. Now, the Planning Commission has which are appointees, have final authority in the community in only 3 areas. Site plan approval, subdivision plat map approval, and sign control in that city. Little memory device, if you ever want to use it, I cited this up with a sign. Well, the comprehensive plan will be prepared by the Planning Commission and submitted to elected officials. Now again, the most important thing that a Planning Commission has to deal with is, especially in Florida, incoming population. How many people are coming in to our community? Do we have enough infrastructure for them? Do we have enough existing roads? By the way, we lack in existing roads in South Florida. Did you notice? Yeah. After you get past 41st Street, there's only one way to South Beach. Collins.
Pine Tree.
Well, Pine Tree goes as far as
Lincoln Road.
State Boulevard, right? Yeah. Then you got to get on one of the avenues. It gets crazy, Steve. Yeah, I don't want to get there. Right? Kidding. I get lost all the time, by the way. You keep me up all over.
23rd Street.
Yeah. Well, I go down to Washington.
Are you?
So again, physiographic. Again, we have a big problem. Are you aware they're redoing Elephant Road entirely? Do you know why?
What?
It's below sea level. They have to raise it. And the next one will be Collins. We get a full moon, Collins gets flooded, it doesn't even have to rain. So again, what are our soil types? We don't have soil. We have sand and limestone.
We're sinking.
Huh?
So we're sinking.
I think it's 2 inches a year.
Well, we're not sinking, we're staying level, the seas are rising.
No, we're sinking too, because of
Oh, yeah.
buildings have been built.
Smart idea to build up the beaches. Build and run like hell. Again, they have to look at, and this is where you have a little test concept, this is your first one coming up, at existing industries which in the community. The existing, the economic base of any community is built on 2 basic items. What brings money into the community from outside? Whatever brings money into the community from the outside is known as a basic primary or export economic activity.